everyone, here's Mayuri back with a new tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to see defining class in Java. As my dear friends, Java is a true object-oriented language and therefore the underlying structure of all Java program is classes. Anything we wish to represent in a Java program must be in a class that defines the states and behavior. So from this tutorial we are going to start the object-oriented concept, which will be very important to know to all of you. So my dear friends, let's begin it. Now, defining class in Java. My dear friends, to tell in a simple words, class is a collection of properties and behavior, where the properties is nothing but the data members, where the behavior is nothing but the methods, functions. That means a class is a user-defined data type with a template that serves to define its properties. Once the class type has been defined, we can create variables of that type using declarations that are similar to the basic type declaration. If you see here the syntax that it's class name, the class keyword is used to define a class, where the class name which will be our user defined then extends super class name, where it will be used at the time of inheritance. In the open curly braces, it will contain the field declaration, which are nothing but the properties which are the data members, and the second one is the method declaration, which are nothing but the behavior of a class, function, method of a class. Say one by one the field declaration and method declaration. First one, the field declaration, which are nothing but the data members, which are nothing but the properties of a class. That is, data is encapsulated in a class by placing data fields inside the body of a class definition. These variables are called instant variable because they are created whenever an object of a class is initiated. We can create the instant variable exactly the same as we declare the local variables. Now here I have taken an example where I have taken the class rectangle, and what are exactly its properties? That is length and width. As length and width are in the numbers, so here I have taken the data type int and ended with the semicolon, and this will be in the curly braces in the class. Okay. Now as here I have declared the integer length and the next line integer width. It is also allowed, my dear friends, to declare them in one line, that is integer length, comma, width. Also you can assign here values too. Now we will see the method declaration. Okay, the method declaration is nothing but the behavior of a class, right? That means a class with only data types and without method that operate on that data has no life. That means it should contain, as I told at the start, class is collection of both the variables and the methods, right? That means the object created by such a class cannot respond to any message if a class with only data fields has no life. We must therefore add methods that are necessary for manipulating the data content in the class. Methods are declared inside the body of a class, but immediately after the declaration of an instance of a class. That means after declaring the data members, which are the properties of a class, instantly after that we have to declare the method. Now the general form here I have given, that is type, method, parameter list, which contains the parenthesis, then the open curly braces where it will contain the method body and close curly braces. But this where we have to put only after when we declare the variables, which are the data members. As method declaration have four basic parts, right? The name of a method, the type, the list of parameters, the body of a method. The type specifies the type of a value and method would return. This would be a simple data type such as int as well as any class type. It would even be void type if the method does not return any value. The method name is a valid identifier. The parameter list is always enclosed in parentheses. This list contains variable names and types of all the values we want to give to a method as input. The variables in the list are separated by commas. Now here I have taken an example where you will clear that how to declare a class, what exactly it contains. Now here I have taken the class rectangle, where inside it contains the properties which are nothing but the field declaration and the behavior which are nothing but the method declaration. Now here we have taken the two field, that is length and width, separated by comma and at the end semicolon, and below it, immediately after it, we have taken void get data, which is the method which contains the parameter list, that is int x, int y, separated by comma, which are in the parenthesis. Immediately after it, we have taken the open curly braces, inside which the length is equal to x and width is equal to 1, and ended with the semicolon, and here the void get method has get closed. Immediately after it, the second behavior we have taken, the second method we have taken, that int rect area, but the return type is int. Now why I have taken here int? If you see in the body of the rect area method, that is int area is equal to length into breadth. As length into breadth, the value will be in the integer form. It will return the area in integer, and hence as it's written the value to a method back, I had used the int rect area and had closed it with a closed curly brace, and below it I have closed the class. That means I have created the class rectangle where I have taken the two fields and two behavior, two methods, and this all I have put inside the class. Dear friend, this is what defining a class in Java. In the next tutorial, we are going to see defining an object in Java. Hope you understand this, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.